Hi, this is just a show and tell video of a Power Wizard PW12000 that we worked on for a customer. I did a repair video on this, but I didn't really talk too much, and I kind of explained a few things. But I got so many units here to work on right now. I don't really have time to make videos on every single thing, go in depth on what we're doing, how to do this or that. So that was a real kind of a quiet video, but I did talk a little bit in it. But I'll put a link down below if I can remember on the repair of this one. But if you got one of these Power Wizard units, wanted to send it here, I mean, all the parts are available for it. And you can rebuild the boards, you can replace boards, get capacitors, transformers, all that sort of stuff. There's all kinds of different things that can happen to these that cause the same issue. This particular one had a red light was flashing but was not ticking, and about 4 things can cause that. And luckily we tested 2 or 3 out of the 4 things that can cause that issue, and we lucked out with one of them being the issue. So yeah, it's not a cut and dry repair on one of these things. Not like, oh, it's the same thing every time. Not necessarily. Experience will teach you what can cause these things to happen, and we've worked on tons of these models and brands over the last number of years. And once you do a bunch of them, you kind of learn the tricks of what to test and what causes what. But if you never worked on one, you're kind of you'll be in there for a while dicking with it. But if you're just like, man, I don't know what I'm doing, just instead of causing more harm than good, just box it up and ship it to a place like me. It's a free quote. We know what we're doing. We have most parts on hand to fix these things. We can do board level work on some stuff, not everything, but some stuff we can. And it's a 18-month warranty on the repairs that we do to a unit. So if you got a Power Wizard unit of some model, or Dare is another brand that they put their name on as Dare. It's, I don't know, DE 2400 or 6400, whatever. A lot of them have that same kind of number, or guts on the inside, a little similar. Stickers different on the front. All right, well, that's it for this. Just show you the inside of it real quick. Here's the inside, what it looks like. Got the capacitor, main board, output board for protection from lightning, and your transformer. Plug it in here and show you it working. Take the knobs off real quick. Hook across here. These things aren't the highest voltage ones, but don't always think voltage means strength. Joules means strength. So it hits about 7,000. I think if you use a digital meter, it's like 6.5, 6.8. But we're hitting just about 7,000, which is right where this one's supposed to read. Some people are like, well, I got another unit puts out 12,000 volts or 10,000 volts or whatever. That's voltage is not the end-all be-all for electric fence. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have high voltage, 5,000 or higher is what you're usually wanting to see on your fence. But the joules is actually what shocks the animal. That's what they feel when they get shocked. The voltage just pushes the shock around the fence. The joules kind of goes with the amperage. When you get shocked by your 120 volt outlet, 120 volts pushing that stuff into you, but the amperage is what you're actually feeling when you get shocked. So joules is what shocks the animal and what powers through the fence load and everything. This happens to be a 12 joule output, probably like 15 or probably close to 20 stored, I would guess. 18 and 20 stored. Pretty good unit. We don't get too many power. We get some Power Wizard units in, but they usually have a little age on them, 5, 6, 8, 10 years age on them before they start having issues. This particular one's manufacture dates January of 16. That's what this 0116 means. Serial number doesn't really give me anything to go off of. It's just a number, I guess. Alright, well, that's really it for this. So you got a fence charger, box it up and ship it here. I don't care what it is, what a make and model brand it is, how old it is, we'll tinker on it. Even the old ones from yesteryears, we'll take a peek at it. And typically, you can fix the old ones if you know what you're doing. So until next time, we'll see you later on.